All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bilal Isifu, founder of Unchained Inc. I want you to imagine it's your freshman year of college. You're eager to find your first internship. You go to the school career fair, no success. You apply to 100 job boards, no success. The moment you're about to give up, you go to the campus library, you connect with a classmate, and they connect you with their program manager for their past internship, and you land your first internship. Through this internship experience, you find out that you have a passion for connecting other students with internships. You also find out that 75% of all jobs are found through peer referrals. You and a computer science students embark on building out a platform that's centered around building connections between professionals and career opportunities. Well, I want you to stop imagining because Unchained exists, and we launched June 19, 2020. Gen Z professionals, recruiting teams, and campus organizations are struggling to create meaningful interactions with current solutions. Unchained is an all-in-one platform that combines AI-powered tools alongside human interactions to increase meaningful interactions between companies, Gen Z professionals, and campus organizations. So in addition to the platform, so it's a software platform that connects talent, we offer companies campus branding solutions through our campus ambassadors. So as I mentioned before, most students find internships through peer referrals. We use this as a part of our strategies when we help companies in addition to the software. We connect them with our ambassadors who help promote their opportunities on campus. The benefit for the ambassador is that they receive development. They receive development because most freshmen don't have enough experience to land their first internship. When they work with us, they get to partner with the company, doing marketing tasks, and also adding experience to their resume to make them more marketable for the next year. The second piece of this is employers leverage them for marketing. So these ambassadors also use their resources to create content to promote and elevate the company's brand on campus. At Unchained, we also believe that students can help employers reach faster touch points. In fact, when companies leverage our ambassador solutions at school career fairs, they're able to connect to 50 more students than just through university outreach. Our target market, Gen Z professionals, use our platform to network and find career resources. Enterprises use our platform to increase their recruiting pipeline, marketing, and campus branding, while campus organizations like SGA leverage our tool to manage their members, streamline communication, and access data. So, what is our business model? Universities leverage our platform to manage all their campus organizations, so they pay a $10,000 annual subscription to subscribe to the platform. Recruiting teams have the options to pretty much subscribe to our platform for $20,000 to $50,000 annually to recruit, to access branding solutions, to host virtual events, and also access our ambassador program. So it's either using it for the campus management tools or using it for the recruiting tools. So to give an example of this, one of our clients, Microsoft, they used our platform to pretty much access a network of talented early career professionals from different universities. They were able to do this at a nominal cost, which involved all their team members. They were used to paying subscriptions for platforms that charged per recruiter. Our platform allowed them to leverage a tool that reached a wide variety of students, all at a nominal cost. STARS is a computing organization, so this is not a corporation, but an organization that has 30 chapters that focuses on computer science students. They leveraged our tool to manage all their members across the 30 universities, streamline the communications. Because today, current campus organizations have to use GroupMe, Google Teams, and 3 different apps to all connect, manage, and assign tasks. Through Unchained's interface, campuses can create groups per organization and manage all their engagement in private channels. So our traction since 2020, we've reached 50,000 users across 100 universities, 40 states, and 8 countries. The average GPA on the platform is a 3.4. We have 4,000 daily active users. The platform consists of 60% undergraduate, 40% graduate. Our average time spent on the platform, this is the most important, is 3 minutes and 47 seconds. For most job boards, the average time spent per Gen Z professional is 60 seconds. So to get right into what our competition is and how we differ, everybody in our space has a job board. That's the portal that lets you submit your resume and look through applications. Where we differ in that is that we offer a social interface for students to connect. We offer our clients hybrid solutions, meaning that they're not just restricted to the platform, they have ambassador access and in-person events. We also have a hyper focus on Gen Z professionals. LinkedIn is the closest similarity, but less than 10% of their platform today is Gen Z. So an example of why clients like using our service is the flexibility of our product and the proactiveness of our team. Our team consists of career professionals, industry recruiters, and myself. I have a background in business development and consumer compliance. We are currently fundraising. We've raised $100,000 in March from angel investors. Our goal is to raise $750,000 to pretty much increase our tech, our infrastructure, and hire a sales team to expand revenue. So our current addressable market, our total addressable market is $14 billion. Our SAM is $350 million, and we want to capture $50 million at 15% of our SOM, which would be $7.5 million in the next 5 years. We've been generating revenue since 2020. We officially established product market fit in 2023. And I'll stop here. Thank you.
Exciting. Are you in this full time?
Yeah, so I declined a full-time offer from Goldman Sachs my senior year to pretty much move here for the last 2.5 years building this out. So.
Wow, that's tremendous. I see the clear upside as a potential candidate. How are you positioning this to the recruiters? And do they innately understand the value of trying to reach other multi-generational platforms? Because LinkedIn, like you said, is kind of the lion's share for a pocket of people. What is the sentiment when you're going into the market talking to these recruiting teams?
So I'd say that like everybody right now is struggling to engage Gen Z professionals. It's kind of like a question mark for universities. They struggle with getting students to engage at campus events. Companies struggle engaging them in general. So like our biggest selling point is saying, hey, we understand how to get you connected to this specific group. We understand the marketing, the different avenues to pretty much connect. So what we do is we offer students what they want and what they need at the same time. What they want is fun activations, events on campus, scholarships, and freebies. What they need is internship and community resources. We pair the two through our hybrid events and offerings and our platform, and essentially the company gets the outcome by us managing the relationships.
I think it's interesting. I mean, as an employer as well, I'm always interested in new, fresh talent and thinking, and how do I access those groups? And listen, there might be a tiny bridge to cross between not being a millennial, but barely. I know I'm super young, but into reaching this Gen Z group. So that's attractive. But I'm just wondering if there is that educational component, if there's like some sort of just information or expertise on the why behind it, like why you need this group, if it's not innately understood by the recruiters who are bringing in that higher premium annual subscription cost. Especially if these are internships, like is the long-term play, hey, you get access to best-in-class talent first. These interns, if you're likely to get them on an internship program, it's best-in-class talent. Retention looks like the following. So it becomes that kind of recruiting mechanism that could be attractive for an employer. I also loved, a lot of these statistics. That's really interesting in terms of just engagement. That's very exciting as well. One piece of feedback just on the deck. I was really engaged in listening to you speak. When I glanced at the slide, just kind of for the visual cues, there was just a lot of dense text. And so I had a difficult time. I mean, I didn't want to try to read that while listening to you. So one piece of just critical feedback would be to simplify that just a little bit, maybe some graphics with a couple of just bullets to make the point. I loved the example that you gave, the testimonial, the person up there and their success story. That was great. But I definitely connect with this. I mean, I was like queen of internships in college. I wanted all of them. And so this is great. Congrats.
No, thank you.
So Bilal, I'm living this through my son right now. So he's in undergrad and he's had a hell of a time getting an internship. So the macro problem that you're trying to solve, I completely get it. Honestly, I don't understand exactly how you're doing it, but we can come back to that. First of all, this is an impressive slide you have on the traction, but there's one thing that's missing. Do you know what it is?
Revenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know, you've been at it for almost 4 years. How much money are you making?
Yeah, so I'd say we officially started generating revenue in 2021. At first, we were really trying to figure out what exactly to offer companies. So we were able to work with about 5 clients offering custom services. So TD Bank wanted a marketing campaign. Another company wanted a virtual event. We did this for a year until we realized that we could package that. So in 2022, we pretty much started offering our enterprise offering. That was the annual offering that was about $20K a year. We decided to focus on 3 of those companies and focus on renewal. We got them to the renew in 2023 and added about 5 more clients. We generated $48,000. This year, our goal is to increase the amount of clients to 50. Our goal is to get 50 clients on 20K or 20 clients on 50K, increasing our revenue. And our ultimate goal is to reach 5 million in revenue by 2026.
Okay, sounds good. So at the end of the day, it's a marketplace here. So you're connecting the students with the companies. What side's harder?
I'd say it's more so the client side, because like we have an attractive sell to the students. Like we host campus tours, we have an ambassador program, and I'm not too far off from that space. So I understand what they want to see on social media. What are the types of things that they want to be given away? So the student side, we've been able to grow across campuses pretty quickly. Our footprint is pretty good on the student side. On the employer side, it took a lot of us actually like getting buy-in and getting, like, for example, once we worked with a Microsoft or a TD Bank, then it's like when I'm pitching to a company adjacent, they're like, oh, okay, we need to get this plan. Or it was easier to upsell after we got more clients. So I'd say just being early in the market, we don't have the network of the buyer. But what I do to kind of like subset that is I travel to different HR conferences like SHRM, Unleash, and I pretty much set up a booth and I sell this product to increase the amount of clients, because my buyer is the director of HR, the talent acquisition manager. So as many of them that I can get in front of, they usually buy in because they understand the problem. It's just my capacity to reach that many.
So explain the campus ambassador. Is that a student or is that a representative from Microsoft?
So that is a student, right? So the campus ambassador is a student who pretty much their main benefit into this is that as a partner, you're in addition to offering opportunities, you host virtual development sessions to our community. So as an ambassador, you're required to attend these virtual development sessions in order to receive your incentive. That helps you get your next job. Like, for example, she attended 3 virtual development sessions, ended up landing an internship with Apple afterwards. So it's ultimately for them to be developed, but they also, the tasks that they're creating, double as marketing for our clients, because the client is trying to connect with the campus. The fastest way to connect is by letting the students market. Like, your emails aren't going to be read, the flyers aren't going to be looked at. But if somebody's in the cafe is like, hey, look at this, apply to this, it's going to happen pretty fast. And so like we leverage that and we use that as a strategy versus a cool fun fact. Like, we actually use this as a part of our strategy.
So you have 200 universities. So Microsoft being a client, does that mean that their opportunities are proliferated across all 200?
That's one of our benefits, because yeah, Microsoft usually, like, you know, even when they pay for like a handshake, they still have to get approval for the school to access that community. Once you partner with us, we have become an extension of your team and we expand your access. So if you only budgeted for 10 schools, we have 50. Now you have more than 10 schools essentially.
I like that. So good. And you hit on a bunch of things that I look for, you know, the market, the team, differentiation, problem, how you make money. I would clean up that traction slide a little bit. There's a lot of information on there. And again, the first thing I was looking for is, you know, how much money are you making? So, but nice job and good luck with things.
No, thank you so much for the feedback.
Yeah.